just bring your mess to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Pull up your Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal.
Hey, welcome to Granny's house. Welcome to Granny's house. How y'all doing? Somebody know the rules already. I didn't even get started yet. Hey, sugar, how you doing? We are on a roll today. This is episode 8. Episode number 8. If you've been hanging with Granny since episode number 1, bless your heart. I love you in a special way. You are a special kind of crazy, and I like you. Welcome to Granny's house once again. We're going to start with the rules. Y'all know we get started with the rules every episode. Why? Because some people forget, and I know TikTok got y'all reading only 60 little words, so your attention span that long. So what? Welcome to Granny's house rules are as follows. Like, follow, and share. Facebook, we're Welcome to Granny's house. Instagram, they call me Granny. TikTok, they call me Granny6. Welcome to Granny is on YouTube also. What we do, we like, follow, and we share. Why? Because gatekeeping, we don't do that. We don't gatekeep at Granny's house. Sharing is caring. Now, also, anything that you say, you may do, which you're not gonna do too much, it's mostly me, but you say, or anything that may come across your mouth or your thought process and your typing or whatever that come up on the screen here, trust me, it belongs to me. If you say it and you don't want me to know about it, then don't type it. But if you type it, it belongs to Granny's house. And when this is the hottest, populous place on YouTube, don't come at me talking about Granny, you owe me some bread. No, I don't. I warned you ahead of time. So, but if you say something that was a little touchy, or you feel we may have gotten real close that day and we got all in our feelings, then I won't post and embarrass you on Instagram, TikTok, social medias, and none of them places. That would keep it right here at Granny's house. And if they didn't see it, they didn't see it. And if we have to edit it out, child, I'm learning how to do it. We'll figure it out. But let me know. You know, I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. But today's Thursday night, and it is Welcome to Granny's house, and we are about to go go live with it. Let's go. So, what's today's topic? Because I don't think everybody saw today's topic. Today's topic is what would Jesus do? And y'all be questioning what would Jesus know? Today is what would Jesus do? Did I listen? Did I know I didn't listen? What did Granny do? That's what today's topic is. What would Jesus do? I mean, it could be so easy if we would listen. We don't listen. Be out there praying and going in. Before I get started, I want y'all to remind me. So I need you to hang out to the half part of the Marta show. And meet after 30 minutes after we pay the bills. And I want somebody to remind me, Granny, you got to tell us a story about what happened in your life today. And trust me, this one's gonna have you on the floor. So but you gotta remind me. That means you gotta stay here to the half mark at least. If you just stay here to the half mark and nobody remind me, I'm not gonna tell the story. But I guarantee you, when I tell you this one, you gonna actually call me if you know me. Go, was that true? So get ready. This one is hilarious. But what would Jesus do? Let's start easy with what would Jesus do. We drive into the car. Well, me myself personally, as y'all know, I tell you about me. I don't have no problem telling you about me. Not at all. I'm not shy with it. I used to be, but not no more. No, why? But what would Jesus do? I got that kind of baby daddy. I will play the music for you if I could. But I got that baby daddy to where if you in the car with him, his mouth ain't a PG. It's not rated G. No, it's not with Gilligan's Island. I want to phone my mama, and somebody is riding too close to him, and he having a whole. Yes, he said it all the way. I'm trying to mute. I don't know how to doggone iPhone trip, and I can't mute. My mama done heard all these words. This man done said, "Hey, how you doing?" He is not PG. What would Jesus do? I don't know what Jesus would do, but with me, I was ready to punch you right in the throat. Two chops. What's wrong with you? Here, scream. You know I would phone my mama. You done heard all your little words today. Everything you done set it off and said. Well, like it's a lie. Everything that you done said. Cut it out. How dare you? What would Jesus do? But when you in the car by yourself and you rolling, and here comes some of these crazy little young children. I don't know where they come from. I don't know, but they own these things. They own all kind of stuff. They own stuff we ain't never even heard about. And they driving around. And they get too close to your little car. You ain't even get the payments halfway done, and here they come all extra close to you. Them is them type of situations to where you go, what would Jesus do? I can't tell my mama I don't know that man because she know his voice, and she already know. She know that his mouth ain't no prayer book. He a hot mess. She already. Well, Alaikum salam, beautiful. How are you, twin? Where have you been? Nobody. No, I ain't gonna sing. That is my birthday twins right there. April is a Jew. She's pretty like me because we came on the same day. I don't know what God was thinking and he gonna tumble the earth on the same, but he didn't give us the same year. See, he was real smart. But he gonna tumble the earth at the same year with somebody with me. It don't even work like that. You know, it's just two of us at the same time don't work. Hey, hey, walaikum salam. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Peace, peace. You better bring it on, Sister T. I was looking for you. This is my soul sister right here. But back to what would Jesus do? So we trying to figure out what would Jesus do. I wasn't listening. Yes, you know I wasn't listening. If I listened to Jesus a long time ago, I wouldn't have the situations I've been in. I probably wouldn't have 4, 5 children and a baby daddy. That's crazy. Is all I do is cuss. I'm on the phone with my mama. I didn't listen. Trust me. What would Jesus do? I'm in the line. You were standing in the line in the grocery store. Cause we gonna do easy tonight. It's gonna be funny. Standing in the line in the grocery store. Y'all, my mama and y'all bow to Sister Beverly. Everybody say hey to Sister Beverly. Hit the chat up. Hey, Sister Beverly. Hey. What would Jesus do? You in line. And it's always that one woman. And if you that person that literally is in the line and every time you turn around, she always, can you hold my spot? I'll be right back. What would Jesus do? Now Jesus would stand there nice and he'd probably pray for us, say bless her heart. But what did I do? What do you do? You sit there and you look at her, you're like, you know what, ma'am? I'm trying to figure out why you didn't get all that stuff you was in the aisle. I saw you with them bad children. Y'all walked to touch everything, and now you need milk. And now I gotta watch your 5 children that's jumping around at you. I think you trying to get some 5-minute daycare. That's what you're trying to do. But do I want to stand in line behind you and wait for you to go find everything? But that is me in the line. So if you're behind me at Walmart, I apologize to you right now because that is all me. Yes, I am that person in Walmart that I'm always forgetting something. Girl, can you hold my spot in the line? What would Jesus do? We know what we gonna do. We was listening, it'd been a whole different situation. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I know I wasn't listening. I couldn't have been listening at all with some of the mess that I be doing. What would Jesus do when your boss come in there talking crazy to you like he actually is the one that own the company? Or some of them people that work with you that you look at them, you be like, "Oh, I can't wait till 5 o'clock hit. I'm out here so fast. You gonna see gun smoke, smoke come out the back of my legs. Are you crazy?" But they run up in here acting like they pay raises is the one that tells you what to do. What do Jesus do? Because I'm trying to figure out what y'all did. Because I know me. No, I remember one time a little boy, let me explain something to you. Your check ain't big enough to talk to me the way you talking to me. I don't have to take this job. I turn it to the mama off everybody. Hey Chris, my baby daddy got 3 jobs. I don't need this job. Walk right up out of there. Yes, I did. Because I talked to Jesus before I did it. And I didn't like his situation, the answer that he said. He said, "You should have been peaceful. And you should have just let her cut us." No, no, Jesus, this was one of them times. I live in the hood. I don't know if they had a hood in Jerusalem, but they got a hood up here in America. Trust me. That's one of them times where I wanted to pray for her. Coming here asking me to do some things that you know you wouldn't have nobody else do. We don't get paid. That is not in my job description. Okay? Cut it out. What would Jesus do? Because I'm trying to figure out what y'all figured out. What was you doing? She say, Black Jesus, girl. She say, Black Jesus, they can go. Girl, you know he's black. You better stop playing anything say hair or wool and feet burnt in the brass. He that's black as me. In my hair, I can show you some wool. Trust me. Tell her mama ain't nobody wanting to press all that wool hair out. She said my baby daddy got two. Girl, instantly I don't need this job at all. It's over. Watch this episode tonight. You gotta leave us. Well, deuces. Peace to you. We see you. But we enjoyed you so far. What is it? The next question is if Jesus lived here at our time, he here now. But I mean, if the Jesus that y'all all been thinking about the one, oh, and he was on a cloud, he came and he was looking through y'all Instagram and Facebook pictures. What would he say to you? Because I'm trying to figure it out. I've seen some of y'all stuff. If Jesus had to look through mine, I would lose all my ticket to heaven and be gone. If he had to come and go, let me scroll through her page. I hope you don't look at my page, Jesus. Please don't be looking at my page. Cut it out. Some of y'all, I'll be looking at some of these folks, and I'll be looking, and I'm at Walmart, and I'm like, I have underwear bigger than some of the stuff that y'all got on. I got underwear bigger than this, and you outside in it. Trust me. Trust me. He say, "Damn, she fine." Look at me and be like, I sure make some jokes, don't I? I make some mess, and I made a mess with that one. I should have put her somewhere else. But trust me, what would you do? What would he say if he had a look at some of these the people that we walk? I was in Ralph's today. Back to this situation in my life. You know, I'm talking about me. And the lady jumped out of a car and her skirt was so short. Yeah, she had a whole lot of kids, trust me. And how you knew? Because we was talking about her that me and my daughter was in the store together. And she go, "Mama, she on Instagram and one of them how to feed your 9 kids." And I was like, okay. But she jumped out the car and her skirt was this short. But she was like this big, bless her heart. If you that big, I love you. It's not your fault. We big boned, me and you too. But she was like this big and her skirt about that short. So when she jumped out, all of God Bless America just was showing, and I'm sitting there like, "Ooh, what do we do here?" But you know, you turn your head because it was like, "Ooh, child, cut it out." What? What are we doing? It can't ain't no way in the world we walking around looking like that. I loved her though. I wanted to tell her, "Baby, at least you ain't got no bonnet on." But it was a sad situation to see a bunch of that jumping out of that. And I was like, these poor men, what do they think? But some of them is like, oh, they like it any kind of way. They don't care. But the poor brother that saw it, he kind of dropped his head. He just shook his head. He was about my age. He said, I can't take it no more. She said, well, hope he doesn't go back. Sis, he better not go 2007. He better not go to some of y'all was that Freaknik. I was a mama doing Freaknik. Thank God. You know how when that video came out and people were like, "Oh my goodness, Freaknik, Freaknik. I hope my kids don't see me." Thank God. Thank you, Black Jesus. I was a mama doing Freaknik, so my children will not see my face. Children, if you don't hear it, my face is not on no Freaknik videos. I was making through the casserole while they was twerking with Uncle Luke. I didn't know I didn't get to twerk well, thank God. I think I need to thank the baby daddy, huh? Because if I was out there in college, I would have been twerking with Uncle Luke, and y'all would have saw me on the Freaknik video. That's my business, though. Y'all all up in mine. That's my business. Back to what would Granny do? What did Jesus do when you come in the kitchen and you know you had some snacks up in there? She said, "I wasn't there, but I watched the I probably was watching to see which one of y'all I would find." Blackmail. But no, I thank God I was not in there. I was making through the casserole. What would Jesus do when you come in the kitchen and you know you had some good snacks up in there and your baby daddy ate the last piece of cake? Why do Jesus would say don't say nothing to him. He just let him have the cake. He's a hardworking man. What would Granny do? That's the question we gonna ask today. What did I do? Excuse me, sir. How dare you? And then you gonna come in here eat the whole piece of cake in front of me. I mean, where is your decorum? Could you at least gave me a little butt of the cake or offer me a taste? I mean, you know you ate the last piece. I'm trying to be right with the Lord. She said I was going by to having a sis. Trust me. I'm glad my little May Pop probably wouldn't have made it there anyway. We need to go and spot the Freaknik video and see which one of us. I'm telling you, I wasn't there. I was not there. If I see it, I'm coming to y'all Facebook pages and I'm showing you blackmail because if you 10,000 are posted it. That's how I'm gonna get out the hood. I'm gonna go watch that video. Stop playing. How many people on my RCC? This man will literally eat the last piece of cake and will come in here, like I just said, eat it in front of me. No offer me none of the cake. No thoughts of would you like a bite of the cake. It's about don't even come in with some water to wash it down. I mean, you didn't even ask me, baby, could I had a piece of the ice? I'd have took a crumb by the way it'd be sometimes. It'd be hard times up here. I'd be going through them weight loss mentalities. So I don't weight loss, you go in the store. And that'd be the worst decision you ever make when you be in the store and you go, I'm gonna buy these Oreos. And then your head go, girl, you don't need no Oreos. Just go sniff that broccoli and pretend it's and then you didn't buy them Oreos. And then I have hot flashes, mind your business. Hot flash make me hungry. And then about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you be like, why am I buy them Oreos? The worst decision I ever made in my life. Yes. And so now you in there looking around. She said, my husband ate my leftover when I was pregnant and he almost took him to the boy, you was about to meet Jesus to see if your ticket actually worked. We was about to see if you got a ticket to ride on the Heaven Express. Boy, she's about to take you out. Man, how dare you? But I have had moments to where I needed some sugar so bad. I made a syrup sandwich. Yes, I will confess it. I have eaten a syrup. I had to close my eyes because it just the thought of a ghetto syrup sandwich tasted good. Syrup sandwich get you by when you didn't buy them Oreos. Worst decisions. But I make those bad decisions often to keep myself from buying them Oreos. Because if I didn't beat myself up, I eat them every day. I know I ain't supposed to mind your business, but something about a good Oreo and a bad day just makes everything much brighter. You see the little videos and people I had stuff hanging out their window. I just need it for a little Oreo session. A little Oreo session. Stop playing. I have made them bad decisions so much with everything. He mind I'm sticking silent. What back to what would Jesus do and what would Granny do? Your man forget your birthday. Your children forget your birthday. My children feel that I should still be riding off them presents that they bought me like 10 years ago. Yes, 10 years ago. I should still be like, you know what? Oh, baby, you ain't got to buy me nothing. Remember 10 years ago, you bought me that candle from the dollar store? And they would literally bring it up. Mama, didn't I buy you something last year? I know, and my birthday come around every year like the one you used to have when you lived it with me and y'all actually getting paid for you, my ex-tax write-off. But now you're gone, so I don't have to buy you nothing. So I guess that's some kind of payment or payback. I don't gotta buy you nothing. I don't live with you. No, you still must buy me something. Because if you buy me something, let me give y'all a tip. I'm gonna help y'all out. All y'all that mom and dads is together, or if your stepdad, whoever it is, if he older 50, I'm gonna help give you a tip if you're listening. This is to them 90 millennials. You buy your mama a gift. You know why? Because your daddy don't forgot. Yes, he did. Stepdaddy, whoever he is, uncle, whatever your mama told you, Mr. Willie Earl, he done forgot. Yes, he did. And if you bring us something in, then that's how he gonna remember. Oh, why you big that? Did it your birthday? So I'm warning y'all, I'm telling y'all now on my trip, if y'all listening. She said, yes, not a syrup. Guess, girl, I had a syrup sandwich. I had a real hard time one time. We didn't have no syrup, and we had some molasses, and I wasn't ready to go there. My mama, you daytime. We had molasses and cornbread. I wasn't there yet. I wasn't there, but I did make me a sugar sandwich. Sugar sandwich is a whole different kind of ghetto. My grandma used to make us a sugar sandwich. She said it happened to me, and I showed out. Nobody, man. I'm not giving them nothing no more. My grandbabies, if they don't come, y'all supposed to help remember your mama, help them remember so I can get some good stuff. I thought y'all was on my side. No, ma'am, trust me. They need to remind them. I hope they do this soon to remind their daddy. You triggered. I'm sorry. And then I got this one that he'll go, yo, you want to go ride, take a ride with me? Take a ride with you where, sir? Why? Because so you can take me to the 110, and that's the 110 in California, the freeway. So you can take me to the freeway and buy me some flowers. Oh, okay. Come on, yeah, I'm gonna take that ride with you, and I'm gonna get these little freeway flowers. We gonna tell Pancho, hey, give me some extra baby's breath because he messed up. But yes, I had to have a many a day with freeway flowers. If you ain't never had no freeway flowers, it's a different kind of ghetto love. Your man is literally up there buying flowers in the flower department. We love him, but some of us we enjoy our freeway flower. It's a different. The flowers smell like the back of a car and a flower. It's a different smell. We used to it now. What would Jesus do? The I'm gonna tell you what I did. So the day we at the store, I told you yesterday that was the Tuesday that I go back and forth. I don't buy for 2 weeks. That's expensive. That's for you rich people. And the brother asked me, he said, sis, you got some money? You got some spare change? And I said, sir, I said, if I had some spare change, trust me, do you think that I would have me up be up in here in the grocery store? I'll be up in the shoe store. He said, no, sis, you got any extra coins when you come out? I said, you know what, brother, if I got some extra coins when I come out, I'm gonna talk to you. What would Jesus do? Now Jesus wouldn't let it go in there and dig in the pocket. He say, Trees, go in there and hold the money on the side for the little dude outside. That's what Jesus did. What did Granny do? I'm in there weighing in the balance of, can I get this one or get that one? And I don't want to spend the man money. So I'm sitting there thinking about it. So I put the lamb where I did what Jesus told me this time. See, y'all look at y'all thinking wrong about me. I did what Jesus said to do. I put the man money to the side. Yes, I did. So when I came out the store, the man was looking around for me and he saw me. I knew he was waiting for me because, I guess he just knew I had that look on my face that I was going to listen to Jesus today. And the man said, "Sis, you got some money for me?" I said, "Yes, sir. I got $2, one for me, one for you. So yeah, I got some spare change. I want a piece of it since I actually have some. Can I touch it too longer than 15 minutes?" But I gave the brother $1. Then I walked away and said, "You know what, brother, here, take mine too." So y'all was surprised. I got you. You thought I was gonna do something crazy, y'all. No, sometimes I listen to Jesus. I do. I'm there. I'm on the prayer rug long enough. She said my grandma always try to get a molasses sandwich. I ain't there yet. I hope I ain't saying it ain't possible because I'll be having some long nights, some bad decisions. But I have had a good sugar sandwich. A good sugar sandwich is a whole different ballgame. And I'm bad because I give black people money, but no, who child? See, and you know what? I was next to a sister in a grocery store one day, and she goes, "Did you see that Becky outside?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. That's a waste of white skin. Bless her heart. Why she down here?" That's just a waste. You $1 million baby just from already cutting out child $1 million baby. You was born $1 million baby. Don't come back. We already poor. You trying to get our extra dollars. Trust me, trust me. I just be bless their heart. You sure you shoot them a little shake of the head like shame, shame. But I was in the store today and these little boys was coming by me. Yes, I know y'all go. You live in the store. Yes, I shop every day. And the people know me so much they already know. Hey, what's for dinner tonight? I just go in and start talking, and it's like the Instacart people just walk over to me. They already put it together. And the little boys was in there, and they had this stuff. I guess they was on a wish conversation, so they was wishing with Jesus, so they do this or get in trouble. And they had all this stuff in their hands, and they walking all through the store. And so finally, they get by me at the part by the bathroom where the bread's cheaper. Mind your business. So she went over there and they started, stuffing all this stuff up in there. And I was like, okay, I guess they don't want it. Minutes later, I was over there for a minute contemplating my life. Should I get this pumpkin bread or should I put it back? Anyway, y'all in my business. So anyway, here they come with the security guard. So the security guard come through here and they go, no, no, we didn't steal it. We didn't steal it. We didn't steal it at all. And so what would Jesus do? What would Gray do moment? So Jesus told me, you don't let them little babies get all jacked up by that man. You say something. So they go, didn't we let it? I said, yes, sir. I said, they stuffed that stuff up in there. Yes, they did. They didn't. I said, we don't steal, right? They was like, no, ma'am, we don't steal. I was like, we ain't got to steal, right? They was like, no, ma'am, we don't steal. So this is my what would Jesus do moment. Because I had already talked to him before. Remember, I told you stay halfway mark. I'm gonna tell you what happened today. They had me talking to him in the middle of the day, which I do anyway, but this is in the middle of the stuff. So anyway, I'm in there and I say, sir, they didn't steal it. What's the problem? Oh no, nothing, ma'am. I said, okay. I said, let me explain something to y'all. We ain't got to steal, right? Right? Like and the little brother said, no, no, we don't steal auntie, we ain't gonna steal. I said, good. I said, and are we stealing up in this man's store today? He said, oh no, ma'am. I said, good. I said, so now I'm gonna give you my couple of dollars I was saving for my candy bar. And y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get. So he pulls the stuff out, and I'm looking at this stuff he had. And I'm like, hold up. I said, hold up, swole up. You got a champagne taste. I gave you beer money. I said, I ain't got no more. So you better figure it out. I said, y'all better take this little money I done gave y'all and chop it down a little better than what you about to do and figure it out. He smiled. He said, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. I said, and we don't steal, right? So that was my genius moment. So hopefully I get a little stamp on my heaven card because I'm trying to be, I'm half delivered. I ain't all the way there yet, but I'm working on it. She said, I'm late. Is Jesus saying, show some love to, oh. Well, thank you. I like love. I need it all. I like love and I like carrot cakes, ma'am. I like carrot cakes. The ones with the extra nuts in it. I can't eat, but I be asking you for it because my stomach don't feel too good after it. But I like the way it tastes when you do it. Yeah, you lady. I like carrot cakes. She says, Smokey Mama said it, make it at nut. But I couldn't do that to the little babies. But I was like, look. I said, babies, I got beer money and y'all with champagne taste. So my daughter sees them and she say, baby, mommy, they was walking out with sushi. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess they figured it out. Sushi. Some little kids. I said, y'all mamas got it bad. These little children have sushi taste buds. What happened to dino nuggets and what you call them, little chicken nuggets? What happened to that taste? But they out here eating shrimps and crab. We didn't get no shrimps and crab legs. We got a shrimp, or we got shrimp sometime on Friday because your mama would go to the people on Friday. Everybody black, their mama bought fish on Friday, and they just bought us some fish on Friday. They slide us one or two of them fried shrimp. We got some fried shrimp every now and then. Yeah, your daddy got that bonus. Your mama came home with a pack of shrimp. She done went to the store and she got a whole pack. And she fried them shrimps up in that tempura. Yeah, we got some shrimps every nanny. But this new generation, they got big money. They eating shrimps every day. Yes, they was bougie. I appreciated his high palate though, and he literally wanted some what some I said, oh, that y'all like that? Okay, sushi? Threw my hands up. She said, "You smile even though it's painful." I know. You know what? We do smile when it's painful, and hopefully, I give you a couple little giggles if you had one of them kind of days today, because it helps you. I was thinking that today. I was talking to Jesus in the middle of the day, as always, and I said, sometimes we need a nice little giggle. Ain't nothing wrong with a little giggle. Sometimes a little smile just to help you. And if you walk past somebody in their store, I know me. I walk past you and I'ma smile. Hey, and I'll say, "Hey, king," or "Hey, queen, how you doing?" And that baby daddy, man, you talk to everybody. Yes, because you never know if that little one little joke that I told somebody on aisle 7 made their whole day. You don't know. You don't know if you kept that person off the ledge. Child, they probably was talking to have an interview with Jesus. I'm ready to go. So that little one little joke can help them out. Yes. So that's me. I'm that person on aisle 7 talking to people randomly about stuff that make no sense, but I do. We say, what would Jesus do? Here go another one that really burns me up. When somebody owe you money, yes they do. And you know what they do? They out there showing themselves spending your money. What would Jesus do? Jesus tell you go and let them have it. Just be quiet. They gonna give it to you. But what do Granny do? What do you do? Oh no, you on that phone. Hold up for a second. Why you out here spending my money? And they, "Oh, well, I'm gonna give you a little bit of money." It wasn't little when I gave it to you. Get up off that Instagram spending my money. So this is what we have to deal with and the things that we go through in our neighborhood. It's time to pay some bills, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. We at the half mark. Y'all, we are enjoying every bit of what would Jesus do. We hope he don't do the thing. He ain't never told us to do the stuff we be doing. We do that on our own. Well, Lakem Salam, beautiful. Halfway mark, we have our sponsor today is Crowns by Mahogany. Our sponsor today is Crowns by Mahogany. Crowns by Mahogany is me. No, it's not my merch yet. I hopefully have some granny merch for y'all. That is not it, but Crowns by Mahogany is a company that I came up with because I love turbans. I love head wraps and I love everything covering. I am a covered girl. And one thing about a good head wrap is you having one of them days, and I have those days very often to where my hair looks like somebody just did not function right today, or you just have one of the moments to where you was not that girl. No, it was not time for me to be pulling at it. I didn't want to tug on it. Or like the rest of us, you went natural. I went natural. And oh, in my natural love, I'm a twist and braid my hair. No, you're not. No, you're not. And you ain't trying to twist and pull at that stuff every day, but you know you want some creamy crack. Yes, you do. You be all walking in the store. Ooh, if I just one more relaxer, just one more, I don't get no more. So for all of us that's going through that journey that I was going through, I created my own hair wraps. Crownsbymahogany.com. Go look at them and go check them out. If you've never had one, I am going to take all my last inventory by the I'm saying next week. So if you're on there, go see what you see. And next week I'm gonna run a sale. I mean a stupendous sale, like a fire sale, and I'm going to sell off all the old inventory. We're going to come back brand new. So this is the logo my daughter created, and this is Crowns by Mahogany. We like all things turban, all things head wrap, and it's also a video to go, yeah, I don't know how to tie no head wrap, sis. I will show you. I also have a sister that's a head wrap engineer. She teaches head wrapping. So let me know. Get ready next week. Sale will be on. That's crownsbymahogany.com. Crowns with the K. Crownsbymahogany.com. So I'm gonna leave it up there real fast. You need to get you a screenshot. Go ahead and get you a screenshot. Welcome, welcome back. We got to pay a little bills. It's all right to figure out and get our sponsors. And somebody was like, "You have everybody else, and you getting people to sponsor, but you ain't talked about yourself." Well, I was trying to be modest. I was trying to be a little bit of modest, just a little bit. Hey, sugar, how you doing? So we forgot all these people know the rules that's coming in late. The rules is you speak. And I know y'all was raised right. And I appreciate the fact that y'all was raised right. She say beautifully made. Thank you. Yes, my turbans. I really take time. I do each one by one. I do. I haven't crossed over yet, girl. I be shaking like a crackhead when I go through that aisle. I don't go through the beauty salon purposely on that side just so I don't have that last bit, just one last perm. Because So what I did was I cut it off. I wear a mohawk. Another reason why I need to have a turban. Don't ask me why I wear a mohawk. I'm going through the midlife crisis and change. You twisted. Yes, we must. You need some, get on there, crownsbymahogany.com. And trust me, we're gonna have a sale next week. And that will sale will be next week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, my sister that is a rap engineer. Her name is Monique. You see the name in the rap star Muhammad. Like and follow. Her name is on that on TikTok, Facebook, and on Instagram. And she can help you to learn how to wrap your turbans also. She also is the face of Crowns by Mahogany. So when you see her in a lot of different long wraps to hang, those are Crowns by Mahogany wraps. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I appreciate you. I'm gonna have to now you're gonna have me sing y'all turbans because y'all all pumping my head up. Oh, it's a big and then he gonna tell me he gonna let me know. Trust me, they just because they don't live with you. No, they love me much different because they don't live with me. So you gotta love me. So I told y'all I was gonna let y'all know my secret at the halfway mark. You waiting for the sale? Oh, girl, you better get on the sale. Headbands is still there too. Go on there and stalk that because I'm changing the whole website up come November. I'm revamping it. It's a whole new me. My energy is different. My thought process is different. I have a whole new mindset now and colors. I see colors. So you'll have a whole new set of turbans coming your way. You have a whole bunch of new turbans coming your way. So now let's go back to what happened in my day. I shouldn't do it because I told y'all supposed to remind me, but none of y'all reminded me. So what happened in my day? I'm at the birthing center. My daughter's pregnant. If you don't know, you like to give her a gift that you can if you know her personally. We're having a girl. So my daughter's pregnant and she's having a baby girl. And we were at the birthing center, and I go to the birthing center with her, and all the people know me, and they're like, "Where's your mom? Where's your mom?" So if I don't go, she always, "Mom, see, you should have came there looking for you." So we're at the birthing center today, and I get this phone call, strange phone call out of nowhere. And I'm like, what's going on? Now, baby daddy was frantic. I mean, super frantic. And I'm like, what's going on? What happened? Because he had my baby, he's not the baby, but he's still my baby. My last baby. I still get paid for this one. So, he get that extra love. But he had my baby with him. And I was like, okay, sir, what's going on? He says, I let the baby drive the car. Now, we need some back. We're gonna backpedal. For all those that don't know, my last baby's 13, but he's autistic. Now, being that he's autistic, he is a savant. Not taking nothing from him, because trust me, this boy, I don't question him on certain things. Anything about animals, I don't care what you can do about an animal, where it go, where it do, what it say. He knows it all. Where they live, everything. He knows it all. Anybody know a baby, they'll bear witness to it. But I personally would not put this baby yet behind a car. So baby daddy goes, I let the baby drive. And I said, drive where? He says, I let the baby drive the car. And I said, on the street? Now he's super frantic. And in his franticness, it's because this little dude jumps in the car. He's in a Jeep. So I'm going to set the team. He's in a Jeep. He literally put him behind the wheel by himself, not sitting in his lap, and he gave him the car. Thank God he was in there with him. And he says, "Come on, Imma teach you how to drive." Now, when they call me, he tells me that they done pulled a car and he got a busted tire. He done hit a curve. He done swerved from a couple cars, and he almost was what he told me today, less than 30 feet from the front of somebody's living room. Why you put that boy behind a car? I love him dearly, but I know would not have put that boy behind a car. Bless his heart. See, you an angel mama. See, them last babies are autistic, but we angel mamas. See, I knew it was something that connected me and you some kind of way. Angel mamas on the street. He put the kid on the street. Now, He goes, "Baby, and you ever seen those pictures of Final Destination of people faces beyond like and they about to see the end of the destination happen and they be like, ah," he said, "That's how I look." He says this dude jumps in the car and he put his foot all the way to the pedal and he just had it there planted. So the only way literally for him to stop this car from taking it to this lady's front living room was to throw the car literally probably in neutral, let it slow down itself. By this time, the tire was busted, so it was going super slow. And he goes, I was this close to that lady's living room going through the woman's car. Now, why would he put this boy? I love him, but I no. Now I told him we need to teach him how to drive. But take him to a field or something. Take him in the, the back of Target. Take him over there and let him go learn how to drive. But not him. No, he put my baby on the street. So he calls me and we talking about it. I'm in Ralph's today. I told you the story earlier. I was in Ralph. So I'm in Ralph's and he goes, I said, I'm gonna buy you some ice cream because you were so frantic. He said, I still can't believe it. He said, my life flashed before my eyes. But here's the part that was funny. He say when he got the car and he this close to the lady living room, after he get a hold of the wheel and he literally got to manually lift this kid's foot off the pedal, he said, my baby looked him straight in his eye and said, Dad, thank you. You saved our life. Ah, he told him, Dad, you saved our life. I fell out. So I'm in the stores. He's recounting the story to me again. And I see a lady in the store and I said, "Sis, what would Jesus do?" Because I'm telling the lady the story. I'm telling it to everybody I pass by. So the lady said, "You need a prayer." We right there by the cucumbers. And she grabbed my hand. I grabbed her. And people looking at me, I said, "Hey, Jesus said two gathered in the midst. He'd here. We need a prayer." Me and this lady in the middle of the cucumbers, child, she praying for me because she say, "I can't believe what you just telling me." I'm in the doctor's office telling this story. I'm everywhere. I done told my children the ones and they, yeah, that other one. I got one. He don't like me today. He may like me tomorrow, so he hear the conversation. No, he didn't hurt himself. Thank goodness. And that's what I thought he was gonna tell me that he was hurt. But no, he literally. Why is he? He's crazy. He literally was this close. He said 20 feet from the lady's living room. So that means he's about to pile right through her house. Now, I don't know what the grass looked like because the child done busted the tire. But when he told me he had to lift his foot off of the pedal, I was too through. Jesus would not do that. See, I would not do that. See, I had that conversation with Jesus when I was talking to him, and I said, "Take the boy and put him in the back of a big store or an empty field or something. Then he can run. And, if he do something crazy, you in a big field. Not me. I wouldn't. Me put him behind. I love him. I love him. That's my favorite text right off. But what I literally put him inside of a car. No, not right now. Not on the street. Not my good car neither. Not my good car. But he's in there frantic, so I had to buy him some ice cream. So we gonna be eating some ice cream tonight. One of my good decisions I made today. He didn't make no good decision at all today. Him putting that baby behind the wheel of a car. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know. Y'all probably say, "Yeah, that's funny." Yes, it's funny. Anybody know me, my children, each one of them, they can get it too. That's why they have this thick skin. Because I remember my son told me one time, he said, "Mommy, he used to stutter really, really, really bad." Bless his heart. No matter what we used to do, he just would stutter. But now the boy owns his own business and he does not stutter a bit. I mean, I'm on the phone listening to him. I'm like, "Who is this?" I mean, this is not the same dude that used to super stutter. Yes, but he literally was on some. Well, y'all made me forget where I was going with this kid. This one right here that stuttered. We would tease him, right? So one day we sitting in a snack shop. We was getting a bean soup and it was just clowning, and he goes, and my son said, why when you talk, the other one said this, because it's bagging session. We're different. His joke was, when you talk, it's like you shooting off AK bullets. We live in the hood, conversations is different. And he looked at him and he said, boy, that ain't funny. He said, Mama told that joke 2 days ago. So when they went to school, things that they were getting said, it wasn't funny because Mama had already cracked that joke already. She said he has fake the fake his mustard seed grain is real in his life. You hear me? He must carry one around his neck. I'm gonna get me some mustard seed cracker in the grains and put it around my neck. Because if I have the faith of that baby daddy of mine, child, trust me, I don't know what he was thinking about. I would not have done that at all. Black Jesus did that. Not on the no, no. Black Jesus was right there. He had the faith, the grain of too much. His mustard seed ain't the same as yours and mine. She said, I just want to say I was swimming today. I went for a swim in camp. Oh, Mahogany Cat, they thought I was oh, you are a movie star. You had your mahogany cap. Oh, okay, yes, ma'am. You are a superstar. I'm glad you are co-signing the business. I'm glad you are, Sister Mama. My mama is a special one. She wouldn't used to wear hats. She had like stuff on her head. I understand it now. It's the hot flashes. We ain't gonna talk about that because we relived that couple episodes ago, and that is a trigger for all of us. It's a trigger for me. But I know it's the hot flash is the reason why you ain't got no hats. You want to wear nothing. But she kept her hair. My mom wasn't playing. She kept her appointments. I am escaping you people every other Friday, every other Saturday. And I'm getting my hair done. That's my time away from you and that daddy of y'all's. But no, so that's why she's like, no, I'm not wearing no hat. But me, no. The hot flashes kicked in and I couldn't get no more creamy crack. Mm-mm. Buzz, 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 buzz. And that's when the turbans came back to life. She say it's hilarious. Be careful, school don't like. Oh, girl, hey, they gonna like my baby. My baby go homeschool. That's another episode for itself. He go to homeschool, so I don't know what he gonna be like when he get to high school. But he gonna be a whole riot. That's what he is. So the lady, his therapist, says to me, she goes, "Oh, mom, do you think that he should have some teachers come in? I mean, do you think that you'll be okay homeschooling him?" I looked at her. I was like, don't let the colloquial words fool you, Becky. His mama could get him to the eighth grade. I can get him to eighth grade. Now, anything past eighth grade, we're going to have to figure that out. But I can get you to the eighth grade. I mean, I can add and write. I can do that. He has child, his mustard seed is in his pocket. It was in his front, his back, his watch pocket. He must have had a little small one. Homeschool life is not for the weak. Homeschool has changed me. I don't know how these folks do it. I be watching these people because now I have changed my Instagram feed from what is that, homesteading, because I know I ain't about to be in no dirt no time soon. And I have now changed it to homeschool stuff. And I be looking at these people like, how do you do it? What kind of drugs are you on? What kind of Chick-fil-A stuff are they shooting you with that you can literally be up in here? Are they poking you on the morning? Because how are you baking bread? Making real Cheez-Its from scratch, making milk, churning butter, homeschooling the children, kill the chicken, deal with the baby daddy, deal with yourself, and you still got enough time to beat your face and make an Instagram post. How? Because I'm drowning. Homeschool has got me to where we eating sandwiches tonight again. Eagle, when we cooking sandwiches tonight. We having a wish sandwich. So go in there and just think about it. That's what you gonna do for dinner. You gonna think about your sandwich. You gonna be okay. You gonna think about it. She say, no good here. It is not for the weak. I'm on coffee, but I had to let the coffee slow down because the stress from being a mama in the 90s, I got high blood pressure because when I started, them boys got big enough to where I can literally enjoy my food. Girl, I start shaking that salt like a salt shaker. Yes, I was. Me and Laurie's and everybody we was bestest friends. So then that last baby, he gave me a 1-2 punch. So after him, I had high blood pressure. So I could only have 1 cup of coffee a day. And the stress it has caused me, I think has caused me more problems. I probably should drink the coffee, it's making my pressure even more. I used to knock down about 3 cups a day. I could only have a cup. And now I'm like down to half a cup. But I still make the whole cup for the aesthetics because I like the way it look at I like the way I look at my cup. And some days I'll sit there and I just knock down the rest of it when it's cold. But other than that, I'm here, baby day. Oh, you wasting coffee. After he on his 4th cup and I can only have half. So no, I can't be on coffee. I can't live on coffee. She said, I see that stop home. Homeschooling is a whole different monster because you're now, me personally, I'm 52. So we're talking, what year was I in 3rd grade? And so you're asking me to a person that has listened to trap music and Meg the Stallions and rap music and Ice Cube lyrics in my head and I've watched all the movies of Freddy's and all this by now and I'm not right. And you're asking me to literally teach addition and regrouping, and then on top of that, he has autism. Oh, homeschooling is not for the weak. Carrying, you want me to teach carrying right now? And what we going through a whole episode of Peppa Pig in our head. No, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. But I have realized that a lot of things that I did, good coffee. I thank you, girl. You knocked down my cup of coffee the other day. I wanted to sit down with you that day, but I couldn't. That coffee was good. The child smelled good. I have realized that I need to apologize to some of my children's teachers. Maybe one day we'll see them in Walmart because I know that when they get paid, they in there with me sometime too. I'll catch them in Walmart and apologize to them. Because when we were younger, we thought donuts was breakfast. Yes, he did. And the teachers really, I don't know if I should apologize to her because one time I saw my son teacher in the line and she was getting her donut with her children, fussing at them in the middle of the morning too. So, we sent these children sugared up on donuts to school and they go, well, they have to have a nice hot breakfast. It's going to help them and make them strong. Girl, by the time we have put all them in their clothes, we put the shoes back on, fought and broke up 3 fights before 9. Like, what is it, 8 o'clock? School started at 8. Mine got there at 9. But school started at 8. And you really, really, I think I had time to be up here making a house. I tried. A lot of days I sacrificed, in my head, I rationed, like, what would Jesus do? Jesus would say, go make them kids have breakfast. No, you know what I did? I rationalized in my head. A donut is like pancakes, right? You put syrup on pancakes, and syrup is sweet. You put syrup on waffles, and syrup is sweet, right? So I was contemplating that in my head, and should I give them these donuts? I gave them them donuts. You hear me? I gave them donuts. That's what I did. So them teachers were sugared up, and they didn't crash to about time to come to me. So thank you. But I have rehab. This homeschooling has made me now go. Donuts are not for breakfast, no matter what. You hear me? You go in there and cook something. You make that boy something. Donuts. He said my son has to eat IEP, so I got service to do. We wish we could. It's different out here. See, in California, I don't live. It's a whole other story. We're gonna talk homeschooling. That's what we'll do that maybe Tuesday because it's almost time to go. We'll do that Tuesday. Homeschooling is not for the weak. And I had to go back and get a little snippet. I tried to homeschool with that first set of children I have. Oh no. And y'all go, why you always drove an old car? Because I would drive an old car, wear busted shoes, walk around in holy clothes like Kanye. So I would literally have one pair of jeans. And before I would homeschool all 4 of them again, I would have, trust me, I probably would have gave up a kidney. Then I had to homeschool them 4 again. Prayer works. And I prayed. And I prayed. And that's why I took them children back to school. That next month, oh no, sir, whatever it takes, I will eat water every day. They going to school. And let them teachers deal with them eating them donuts that I gave them for breakfast. So we gonna deal with that. It's almost time to go. I have enjoyed you all today. Y'all have lit up the chat. Y'all got me all over the place. Like, I appreciate y'all. Y'all like to chat up. It really makes the time go faster. It makes it enjoyable. And we also get to hang out and talk to each other. And I get to see what's on y'all mind. Because some of y'all, we need to have a whole nother conversation of what would Jesus do. Because I think some of y'all ain't quite delivered yet. You like that little boy? I know you seen the guy. He went viral, and his thing was he was in church and he had the mic and he told the man, "I don't like men's no more. I've been delivered." Some of y'all ain't full delivered yet. You're not. You're not. So we're gonna have to rewind this one day and come back. What would Jesus do? And when you're going through your day, stop sometime before you're about to make that rational thought and get them cookies. That what would Jesus do? Before you cuss that lady out that was at the red light and you know she had her head down and she was making a TikTok video because she in there doing this, don't cuss her out. That's what would Jesus do. But once you get past the, say it in your head, but don't cuss her out. And when you're at work and then people be up in there clowning, eating your food all in your face. When I go to break, when I work the job, I went to break, I won't be by myself. I see y'all already. I don't know how y'all do that. Oh, I went to work. I went to lunch with Sally. We are the bestest friend. Oh no, I don't want to see none of y'all when I had a break. I broke to my car. Leave me alone. So we're gonna have that talk homeschooling. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a homeschooling show. Trust me. But I sent them children back to school so fast, child. Mm-mm. I could not do it. Homeschooling is not for the weak. I appreciate y'all for we unpacking what would Jesus do. What would Jesus do? But before we leave, we're gonna say some quick little thing. We're gonna wind it down. Breathe, breathe. We're gonna wind it down. And I'm gonna let you know. Share a smile. Because I'm walking as I'm always out and about. I don't go out much. I don't like too many people, too much people, and it makes me nervous. But when I am out in the store, I make people smile. It's so simple. You'll be surprised how people stop and they'll go, huh? And then they'll smile. But they like catatonic. They go, huh? They're like, you asked me to do what? I ain't did that in a long time. Yes. So that's me. I make them smile. And it's free. And if you may know, me, send me a smile sometimes. Sometimes the tears of a clown is real. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all think I got it all together. You seen some of the cartoons and things that I be dealing with. Jesus is real. I be in there praying so much. I got knee pads with holes in them. I am constantly on there asking for forgiveness because a lot of days he told me what to do and I didn't do it. So I am always on my knees saying, "Thank you, forgive me, please. Can my pleading angel take this one away from me?" Trust me, I know if I had a guardian angel, she done quit. I'm on one of them guardian angels in training now because I done went through the good ones already. They done already recycled them all the good ones away from me now. Give me some of them new ones. Some of these new guardian angels that don't know what they doing and he fumbling through. I don't like him. Go give me an old school guardian angel because I'll be messing up. She said, "Thank you for a smile." A smile. That's all you need. Some days it's just a nice little smile. Hey, how you doing? It don't have to be much. A lot of y'all, we've got so much, and I'm gonna start preaching. I don't want to do that. But we got so much to where on social media, a lot of people won't even pick up the phone because they go, "Oh, I saw she said hey," or she liked the post on social media. She all right. No, pick up the phone, even if you texting now, because everybody texting. Even my mama texting, bless her heart. Pick up the phone and just send a smile. That little one gesture may change somebody's day because you don't know. But I'm gonna get off of here. And I'm going to say thank y'all for hanging out with me. Like and share, like and share. We are following on follow and share on YouTube if you haven't. It's Welcome to Granny's House. Like, follow, and share on Facebook. Welcome to Granny's House. Like, follow, and share on Instagram. They call me Granny. Like, follow, and share on TikTok at They Call Me Granny 6. Yes, enjoy, enjoy, and don't forget as we leave out Crowns by Mahogany. That's Crowns by Mahogany. The sale will be up next week. I am clearing out all the inventory. All inventory will be getting cleared out, and we will start a brand new for the new year. And I'm going to promote them because I know that y'all gonna love when I show you how they look and how they feel. And I'm going to say goodbye. But as we roll out of here, as we leave tonight, we are gonna ride out with our Welcome to Granny song. I think I've heard a lot of y'all go, I like that song, and I like her too. Good night, y'all. See you Tuesday. Welcome to Granny's house.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's the truth at the door. Don't wipe your feet, just bring your mess to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Pull up your granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey. Come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to